Hello everyone, this is Goddess Demoness and Sinera from SWTOR Angels. Today, we are going to talk about the inflation and the technical issues in Star Wars The Old Republic that BioWare is either unaware or unwilling to fix. The situation has become far too dire to ignore, and everyone is complaining about it, but it yet remains unaddressed. Although others give you hope with guides on how to become rich through ordinary gameplay, we will tell you the truth. There is no hope. I believe everyone noticed that lately the full black dies are no longer listed on the GTN, as they are sold far above 1 billion credits apiece, something unthinkable in 2020, when they were sold for 50 million credits. And don't even get me started on hypercrates, as they are sold above the inventory credit cap. But you may ask yourselves what inspired us to address this important issue. Well, first of all, a lot of content creators don't even bother to discuss the problem in detail. Most you will ever hear is a passing mention about it. But there is another main reason that pushed us over the edge. The new operation recently released along with a new reward for veteran mode, the Wings of Nairot. Because I couldn't be bothered to complete a single operation in my entire life, not even on story mode. I've always had admirers buying sale runs for me in order to get the mounts as cosmetic items. I always wanted to be an emo Barbie Mariposa, and when I saw those bloodstained spaghetti wings, I knew my dream would come true. And although the blue fire makes no sense on that mount, what really threw me off was the fucking ginormous price they go for, considering the ridiculously low drop chance. Being the drama queens that we are, we had to go to the root of the problem. Out of curiosity, we looked at the prices for other sale runs, and we were appalled to see so many listed at the 100 billion credit cap. Credits became so worthless that some adopted hypercrates as a new currency. How did it get so bad? One of the main problems is the credit seller websites, where you can pay very little real money for a lot of in-game credits, and while the real currency stays the same, the amount of credits it can buy is escalating. One of the ways we heard these sellers get their credits is through win traders in ranked PvP. Whether they sold credits directly or sold them to the credit sellers, the main problem lies elsewhere still. Extremely wealthy players that reached the credit cap started selling their credits for real-life money. How did they get so rich, you wonder? After gaining a high enough amount of money, they bought the entire stock of a certain valuable item from the GTN and relisted the items at their chosen price, thus repeating the cycle. A lot of people are blaming the cartel market as being one of the issues, as you can buy pretty much all the worthwhile cosmetics with cartel coins, which you purchase with real money. You can then freely trade or sell these bought items to other players, and while it doesn't really bother us, as we have Sims buying these items for us, we can somewhat sympathize, although we cannot ignore the fact that a lot of technical issues have been cropping up lately, and we are wondering if BioWare actually wants to have their money or not. For instance, some people are having issues trying to purchase cartel coins from the website, while it took Sinera a lot of attempts until she was finally able to buy a subscription. A lot of people are having the same issue, complaining they had to resort to PayPal or even using their phone to buy a subscription. Maybe it looks like we're complaining about you again, BioWare, but we are merely discussing an issue that many people noticed but haven't articulated. We saw that you can do good and deserve some points for creating a beautiful environment in R4 Anomaly on a budget, reusing old and new assets in a creative way, but we will discuss more about the aesthetic improvements that you can do in another video. Now, concerning the inflation, can this problem actually be fixed? We've seen some discussion in general chat regarding different solutions. Some suggested removing all the credits from the players, thus resetting the economy, while others argued for devaluing the credits. Would these solutions negatively impact us? No, not really. No matter what happens, we have our own currency. And speaking of that, we've come up with our own solution, but we must warn you, it's pretty radical. Once we conquer the galaxy, and establish a matriarchal dictatorship, we will replace the existing credits with the SWTOR Angels currency. How do we make all the credits dissipate? Being inspired by the other Saillands forums, we elaborated an up-to-date document with the services we can offer in the game, through which your credits will contribute to the creation of the new currency. You can find our form in the description down below in order to get in touch with us. Whether you like it or not, the inflation will reach a boiling point. And if you don't take action now, once we take control, the credits will become nothing more than dust. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share our content. Join our cause willingly, or you will be made to serve.